The body of an eel has a slimy coating, hence the phrase, slippery as an eel. The most dangerous eel species is the conger. Although these fish are very snake-like in appearance, they are actually fish. They are ray-finned fishes of the order Anguilliformes, with the term eel referring to snake-like fish such as electric, ribbon, wolf eels, lampreys, and morays, along with true eels, for a total of 800 species. The eelfish can be anywhere from a few inches to 13 feet or more in length. A few freshwater species have become endangered due to human overconsumption. Eelfish can swim backwards. The slender giant moray is the longest species at 13 feet. The European conger can weigh up to 240 pounds or more. The gulper, pelican, has an incredibly large mouth resembling a pelican's pouch. One jaws have no upper jaw but unusually large mouths, and none of the 15 species exceeds 7 inches in length. There are over 800 species, including snake-like fish and true eels. Conger, electric, fire, and moraina are the most dangerous species. The conger and moraina have powerful jaws with sharp teeth strong enough to drag people, while several shocks from an electric eel can cause respiratory or heart failure in people with underlying heart issues. The fire eel has toxic skin. Different species vary in appearance by their length, color, mouth, and fins. For example, wolf eels are a species of wolffish that differs from true species with their paired gill slits and pectoral fins, while the lamprey has a toothed, funnel-shaped mouth. However, all have long snake-like or worm-like bodies that end in a modified tail fin that is really the fusion of the dorsal and anal fins. They are also characterized by strong jaws and small, sharp teeth. These fish have no pelvic fins and many lack pectoral fins. The larvae are called glass eels, so named due to their transparency. The term does not refer to a fish species but the larval stage, referring to the fish's life stage after hatching up to adulthood. The population of all 800 species worldwide is unknown. It is possible for them to inhabit a small or large range because each species has its own unique distribution. Eelfish can inhabit many types of habitat including oceans, rivers, lakes, and smaller bodies of water. They live deep underwater so as to burrow into the floor or find shelter in coral reefs, rock fissures, muddy or pebbly water. Fish of the family Anguillidae typically inhabit freshwater. American and European species are threatened by habitat destruction and climate change. Overconsumption by humans is responsible for endangering American and Japanese species and critically endangering the European species. There are several types of predators depending on the species and its size. Generally, larger fish, seabirds, including herons and storks, and mammals, including raccoons and humans, eat these fish. These are primarily predatory fish with carnivorous diets, sometimes cannibalistic. They eat smaller fish, invertebrates, crustaceans, shrimp, crabs, sea urchins. Those in freshwater habitats also consume insect larvae, including that of mosquitoes and worms. Freshwater species eat carrion in addition to live prey. These fish reproduce with a large mating group in which they dance around each other to spawn, after which the eggs hatch into larvae, called glass eels. After the adults spawn, they die. Freshwater species will go to marine waters to mate. However, not much else is known about their reproduction. The lifespan of these fish generally ranges from 32 to 88 years depending on the species. On the low end, the short fin species lives 32 years. The American species lives 43 years and the European species is the longest, living at 88 years. The main commercial types and the scientific names of each species are the American, Anguilla rostrata, European, Anguilla anguilla, Japanese, Anguilla japonica, and the short-finned eel, Anguilla australis. All of them are freshwater fish, family Anguillidae. A popular saltwater species in Japanese cuisine is the white-spotted conger, Conger myriaster. Determining this fish's population is dependent on each species, as a worldwide assessment of all 800 species has not been done. The IUCN status of the American and Japanese species are both endangered, while the European species is critically endangered. The short fin species has not yet been assessed.